Hey guys, it's Manga Reads, and what I'll be talking about at this very moment is Parasyte, Maxim. My first impression, episode 1. It's a slight review. I'll just be ranting a little bit about the series. Now, I posted on Twitter moments ago that, you know what, I am going to watch Parasyte episode 1, and there's a big surprise. Now, the big surprise is that I actually love the intro song. The intro song for Parasyte, Maxim, is done by Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Well, it's actually a band called Fear and Loathing in Vegas, but some people say Las Vegas, but it's actually Vegas. I love this band simply because they have a song that is on the outro. That's the last part of the anime for Hunter x Hunter, and I love that song. So I love the song from Hunter x Hunter. I think the song from Hunter x Hunter that Fear and Loathing in Vegas does. So when I started watching Parasyte Maxim, and I heard the intro song come in, and it was actually Fear and Loathing in Vegas that was singing, and it was one of my favorite songs because they have about 5 or 6 songs that I really like. I listen to more of them. I was like really ecstatic. I was really excited, and the episode did not disappoint. Like, I've seen just a fight from Parasyte Maxim. I don't know the characters in the fight. I've seen 2 fights now that I think about it. And one of the fights was with Shinichi. But the other fight, I don't know the characters in that fight. I haven't gotten there yet since I've only watched episode 1. But I do love what I see. Now, what is Parasyte Maxim about? For those of you who don't know what Parasyte Maxim is. Now, Parasyte Maxim is a story that revolves around a boy. And I'm talking from episode 1, guys. There's going to be more to it. And I'll be doing reviews for all of these episodes. It's basically a story about a boy who, he lives a normal life. I'm telling you, he's very normal. But he's afraid of bugs. And apparently one night he woke up and there was this snake trying to get into his freaking body. Like, the snake attacked him. And he fended off the snake, but apparently the snake burrowed its way into his hands. One thing leads to the next. It turns out that the snake is not a snake, and it seems to be an alien or a parasite. We don't know yet. It's just episode 1 that I'm at, and it's somehow ate his right arm without him knowing it, and matured and is now his right hand. The thing about it is that his right hand has a brain for itself, has a conscience for itself, everything. His right hand can move by itself. So it sounds a bit weird, but I think it's pretty interesting. I would like to have a right hand like that. I wouldn't need friends. But anyway, the thing is that it's pretty weird because what happened is that the alien or the snake was going for his brain, so when it eats the brain, it will get control of the body. Now, the reason why it has to go for the brain, and I can tell this from before going any further, is because the brain is the control center of the body. It's what really controls the nervous system. Now, every living organism that isn't a plant has a nervous system, and the nervous system is what is in control of that organism's movement, which is why when the dog that had the parasite or the alien inside of him, he was being fully controlled by the alien, because the alien or the parasite, I don't know what this thing is called, I'm calling it the parasite. The parasite got to the dog's brain, so the dog's nervous system was being controlled by the parasite, therefore you were controlling the dog. It's like you're driving a car. The control center for a car is the steering wheel, the gas pedal, and the gear shift. That's what the central nervous system of a car is, and from there you can control the car. Essentially, Shinichi, being a car, has his right wheel being controlled. That's basically what's happening here. And the dog has his steering and his gas pedal and everything being controlled. And that's what's, the breakdown of everything that's happening. There are other victims of this, and some of them were very fortunate, some of them died, because if you get your brain eaten, that's basically it. You're dead, even if your body is being controlled. It's funny though, because I'm starting to realize that even though the body is dead, the body is still getting nutrients because there's another brain there. So the processes of digestion and all these things are still working. Circulation, digestion, all these things are still working. So I'm starting to wonder, given that the brain is being replaced, what could we do with humans if you want to let a human live? Could we just simply put in an artificial brain and have the body work just as it normally did? But come to think of it, the brain is very complex. But this is just me ranting about side stuff and anime. It's not very important. So what I will do now is I am going to head to episode 2. And the reason why I haven't talked much about episode 1 is because it's an introduction and I'm not certain how much of episode 1 was important. I've talked about what was important in my opinion, but I don't know how important the other characters are. I know the girl is gonna get killed. I think her name starts with an A. I don't remember. Amuno? The girl that had her breasts grow up and she's being, salty about it. Come on, like she doesn't want to leave. So you know what, guys? It's time for episode 2. I will post a review for that as well. And I will watch episode 2 before I upload the video for episode 1. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Marguerite.